Tess, it's always lovely to see you.
Likewise. My travels are never complete without seeing your grumpy face.
Where did you get to? Give me the gossip.
It's been all about learning new skills. Woodworkers, potters, tanners, but most importantly, I've seen some crazy animals. Something called a turt hole. It was like a shield on legs. Long story short, I've written down everything I've learnt. Follow these blueprints closely and you should be able to make new items.
Oh, I don't know about this.
Don't be shy. Think of the customers. They'll love it. I'll put the blueprint books over there. I'd better hit the road. Until next time, Merek.
Thanks, I think. Come again.
To Merek. I hope this will give you the intro to crafting that you so badly need. Tess. The great philosopher Plato, I think, once said, crafting is the process of putting things together to make slightly better things. When a customer strides in and they want something crafting, they'll walk to and stand patiently at the crafting counter. An icon, like this, shows a customer's order. Get started by looking up how to make it in the recipe book. Wander on close to open the book, then select a recipe. To make a staff, you need to work with a log on a crafting bench. Grab a log from the pile. Next, place it on... I'm not an expert in the next... A staff. Fantastically useful for prodding customers or pretending you're a bit of a wizard or something. Pick up your new staff and hand it over to the waiting customer. Now for the unimportant part, getting paid. Some foolish customers don't want to haggle. Instead, just tap in a button pattern to handle their money. Well done. Enjoy your vast, vast profits. Next up, pottery. Get back to the recipe book and get it looked up. Pick up some clay first. Here's a little lesser known trick. You can press the throw button while holding an item to throw it across the shop, or the drop button to drop it down. Anyhow, pick up the clay again, place it in the furnace. Then do the same with a piece of coal. To start baking, press the process button. The best thing about furnaces is you don't need to hang around while they bake. Just come back when they're done. Trying your best not to drop or violently throw the pottery, give it to the waiting customer. Every customer you serve without making a mistake will bump up your multiplier. Keep it going and you'll end up with much more money. That's it. Close this book and get crafting. Be good, Merek. Tess.
Good morning, how's business?
Hey, Len. Slow and steady, same as always.
Any oddball customers lately?
This town is full of them. Yesterday, someone asked if we stock toilet roll. I'm fairly sure the toilet hasn't even been invented yet.
Oh, well, you learn something new every day. I'd like the regular. Bread and milk, please. I've got the 2 crowns ready. That's 2 crowns, Merek. Hint, hint. Spot on. Why do you keep doing this, Merek? That's way too high.
You'd be surprised what some people will pay. I'm only being entrepreneurial.
If you try to overcharge all your customers, they might walk out. That's more like it. Listen and observe. It'll normally give you a good idea of what to charge. Be careful, if you highball, you might force customers into making a low counter offer. That said, if someone walks in with a bowler hat and a fistful of cash, tactfully adjust your prices. Anyhow, I think there's someone coming in the shop, so let's wind this up. Good luck.
Hey there, I've brought the family along for a little shopping trip.
Welcome to Merek's Market. How can I help you all?
Let's see, Jess, my youngest daughter, is just behind me. She is the gentlest soul. I think she's been saving up a long time for this trip. I gave her a little extra too. Tara is the third in the queue. A bit of a problem child. I'm sorry if he gives you any trouble.
Got it. And what can I get for you today, sir?
A potion, undiluted. It's a good little pick-me-up when I'm looking after this pair. I'm thirsty, but I'm not looking to pay too much. Tasty.
Hello, little lady. What can I get you today?
Please shut up, mister, and fetch me one of your finest axes, sis, please. An axe? Ooh, yes.
Hey,
Pleased to meet you. Lovely shop. Did you by any chance sell my sister an axe?
maybe.
Oh dear, I thought you might. Can't blame you though. She pays better than me. Sling me some armor and pray I make it through the night. Thank you. I can't wait to leave home.
bit of a scrape. I really want to get closer to this guy I know. His passion is axe throwing, so I might have told him I was a champion axe thrower. The problem is, I don't think I've ever held an axe before.
That is a problem. But I'm sure you could resolve it with an honest conversation.
Ugh, no need for that. I imagine axe throwing is something you can pick up with a few hours of practice. He's the one. Definitely. No doubt. I'm not worried about the money. Perfect. Which end do I hold?
My roof at home is leaking.
Okay.
The water keeps dripping on my head while I sleep. It's bad for sleep, but good for hydration.
I really am quite busy here.
There's someone coming to fix it on Monday. I don't need anything. I just came here for a moan.
How about this?
No, thank you.
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 It may not look like it to the untrained eye, but I have a rather large wound underneath my clothes. Do you have anything to help? Ouch, it's not like I can shop around. Great! After drinking this, I can start practicing my knife-throwing act again.
Merek, I've got a gift for you. What have you always wanted?
A puppy?
No.
Is it a puppy?
Still no. I might have misjudged the situation and got you too excited. I have for you a pair of running shoes.
I was going to guess that next.
They're great for getting around the shop faster. Hold the sprint button and just point towards where you want to go. Don't blame me if you run into anything. Here's a little challenge for you. Serve 8 people before the end of the day, and I'll get in touch with Tess about some new recipes.
I did it.
Congratulations! Running shoes are much better than a puppy, right? Anyhow, I found Tess in town. She's popping in tomorrow with some new recipes. Keep an eye out. Bye for now.
Morning. I've got a couple of new recipes for you. Get this. There is a guy in the next town over who throws sand on a fire and makes glass.
Huh?
Yeah. It makes 0 sense, but apparently that's how it's done.
It could be a nice gift for our well-to-do customers. Those of a higher class, if you will.
I can see you're thinking far too hard about more puns, so let's move on. Gloves? There's no funky backstory. They're just gloves, but they should be popular. What do you think?
Glovely.
Merek, I'm leaving before I punch you. Enjoy the new recipes. I'll see you later.
I've been told this shop stocks everything.
Within reason. Shoot.
Do you have inflatable armchairs?
How about this?
This isn't quite inflatable enough.
How about this?
This isn't quite inflatable enough.
How about this?
This isn't quite inflatable enough.
Morning. I've got a couple in get.
Huh?
Yeah.
I've been told, do it.
Hello there.
Hello again. My date with the axe thrower didn't entirely go to plan. I don't think he grunted more than 2 words the entire day. That sport doesn't attract the smartest men. Not to mention, I misthrew an axe and hit his cousin. She was only angry for a little while, then we managed to bury the hatchet.
Oh well. Plenty more fish in the sea.
Exactly. All is not lost. Yesterday, I met this charming farmer, and wow, was he a sight for sore eyes. Smart and funny, too. I may have mentioned, somewhat deceivingly, that I also own a farm and would love to help herd some of his livestock. And here we are back at a similar problem. I've never ridden a horse. So, stirrups, please. What could possibly go wrong?
Good morning, sir. We're performing repairs in the local area and have to ask you to stop using your furnace in around 2 minutes' time. If you need to use it today, I'd recommend doing so now.
OK. I suppose I'd better stockpile some glass and pottery.
Hey there, Merek. I'm becoming a bit of a regular.
Morning. How did your herding encounter with the farmer go?
Don't ask. I don't think he was all above board, to be honest with you. We met in the middle of the night and herded these animals away from their pen. I may have accidentally become a rustler.
If a life of crime doesn't suit you, do you already have your eye on your next knight in shining armour?
I'm admitting defeat and declaring myself unlucky in love. Actually, there was one guy at the town meeting who fit the bill, but the meeting ended before we could really talk. The wishful thinking needs to stop. Tonight I'm looking after myself with a candle-lit bath. A candle, please. Do a good deal for a lonely spinster. Thank you. Just what I need.
Hello, shopkeep.
Hey there. Call me Merek.
Well then, Merek. I find myself quite taken with a young lady.
Do you now? Love seems to be in the air lately.
I briefly met her at the last town meeting. So elegant yet dazzling. I'd like to gift her something to demonstrate my affections. I do hope she's taken by the idea.
Something tells me she'll be delighted. How about this?
Perhaps something a little more civilized. Fantastic. Give yourself a generous tip.
You'll never guess what I found on the edge of town.
I never know if that question is rhetorical or not.
A dungeon. But it's not what you're picturing. It's never had a whiff of treasure. So as a good Samaritan, I thought I'd kit it out with a chest or two for the next person that stumbles across it. As it's a charitable cause, could you do me a good deal? Great.
Shopkeep, do you ever wonder about the mark you'll leave on this world?
Nope. Never.
Well, I do. I want generations to know Cecil Vane III existed and performed some good but also some questionable acts. As a matter of fact, do you do commissions? I have the most glorious statue of myself in mind.
Absolutely. Don't let my minimal qualifications and experience get in the way.
Fantastic. I'd like something with the detail of a Michelangelo and the realism of a Donatello. There's big money on the table for this. Perhaps you can use it to upgrade this place.
Consider it done. Come by at the end of the day to pick it up.
Morning, Merek.
Morning, pal. I haven't really got time for talking. I'm building a statue. But it's not really going to plan. It looks a bit more basic than the customer requested.
I'll make myself scarce. See you later.
So, what do you think?
Well, this isn't quite what I had in mind. I pictured a lifelike, intricate sculpture. This is much better. I can really read the mood of the artist in this piece. This could only be achieved by a lifetime of dedication to your craft. Thank you.
No problem.
What a legacy to leave behind. I just hope these measly 20,000 crowns can do it justice. Thank you again, and good day.